Well, you guys, we had a good run. Let me first start off by saying it sucks having to make this video because I mean, I knew it was bound to happen sometime soon. I just did not know it was going to happen. I did not know it was going to happen the way it happened. So just getting kind of into today's video, the car has finally... Boy, if you don't... The car is finally giving out, y'all. So, now moving forward, long story short, I'll just kind of tell y'all what happened. I was on my way to Cars and Coffee the other day. I went to go actually merge in front of a semi that was blocking the exit to get off. Downshifted, went to fourth, got in the boost, just like I always do, hopped in front of the truck. Next thing I know, I'm hearing a tapping noise. I pull over on the side of the road, and sure enough, at first I thought it may have been a belt or something that had been flapping or something of that nature. Wasn't a belt. Rods, it is knocking, unfortunately. So I mean, there's no other choice now, man. I told myself if anything did ever happen to it, I was gonna rebuild it, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna just go ahead and start tearing the motor down. I've already started a little bit, like I've gotten a couple of the, of the things loose, like I've taken some of the harness off already. On the motor, but yeah, man, it kind of sucks, but I knew it was only a matter of time. The car had been pushing 550 wheel, so I mean, stock block. I wanted to go for the record. I was going to spray the motor and see what happened from there. But all good things got to come to an end. So moving forward, we're going to rebuild this boy. We're going to have one of the baddest ass Subarus on the East Coast. I know there are a lot of dope ones already. Man, this sucks, I'm not gonna lie to you. Never thought I would ever see this motor go. It's been holding on like a champ for some years since I've had it. Still the original motor, like I said, from 15 years ago, from 15 freaking years ago. And this motor is taking hundreds of dyno pulls and even street pulls, 155 plus mile an hour. Just looking towards the future and what this thing's going to be. We're going to take about maybe 2 to 3 videos, depending on how long it takes. We're going to actually go and break down the motor and see what happened. I know the rod's knocking, like it could be bearing, it could be anything. I'm going to go ahead and put down the camera. I may set it up on a tripod and just let y'all see. This will be my first time tearing down the EJ. I put one together, so it's really not going to be that hard, but I'm gonna do everything, and then I'm gonna take you through all of it, man. I'm gonna take you through the tear down, the rebuild. We're gonna be at the shop at 5th gear as the motor is getting built, all of that stuff, because I want y'all to see what this thing's gonna become. What I'm aiming for out of this new build, I'm gonna be looking at probably about 800 wheel, and you gotta understand, I'm in a blob-out body. It's really light. I don't have any back seats or anything like that. A lot of the stuff has been taken out and covered in carbon fiber, stuff like that, so it's a lot lighter. But enough talking, man. Let's just go ahead and get into tearing this motor down. So let's go. Alright, so we're at day 2, as you can see. So first, let me kind of go over what happened. So I really didn't get to film too much of me tearing down the first part, just because I was trying to focus. This is my second time only tearing down the EJ. So I'm trying to make sure I do everything right. I'm trying to remember everything from the first time, but I've already forgotten shit. But one thing I always advise people to do is do what I'm doing right now, which is every single bolt that I take off is getting labeled. So like prime example, like I've got my fuel rail bolts, so forth and so on. I left the jacks, so it kind of sucks because I left the jack and some of the jack stands that I need in my girl's car. But yeah, I'm gonna probably go pick those up from her here in a little bit. But anyway, that's beside the point. So day 1, the main thing, I just got the basic stuff off on day 1. So like I got off the intercooler, and just like little stuff like that. I ended up finishing the night off by taking off the intake manifold, which is right here. My friend Bryce, my boy, big homie, brought over the engine stand. But we're making a whole lot of progress. Like I said, this is only my second time tearing down an EJ. It's not a KA or an SR like I'm used to, but same concept. Shit's actually pretty fucking easy. In total so far, for everything I've gotten done, I've only spent about 3 hours on the entire car, like literally going into the third hour right now. I've been moving pretty fast. I finally invested in a fucking gun to make things faster, so that's been helping out a whole lot. But I'm trying to get this out as fast as possible so I can get the shit moving, try to get rid of some of these parts. You can still see coolant sitting in there. That's funny. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be putting the black up for sale. I'll let y'all take a guess as to why. But yeah, the black's up for sale. A lot of these parts that I'm taking off the car are going to be for sale. So if you have an EJ, you have the 25, let me know. Hit me in the comments. I'll be selling all this stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to set the camera up on a tripod. I'm going to go ahead and get this right side, done. I may get into taking the turbo off today. I don't know. I'm not trying to spend a lot of time on this today because I'm still really bummed about this shit. Yeah, man, I'll set it up on the tripod, do a little quick time lapse, man, and I'll bring y'all up to speed when I'm about to finish.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at. I was at back, where the stash at. Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac. Cause I know these niggas out there where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. Lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that's looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip, my whip is keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the city. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box.